And welcome back. Yeah, we were about to attack the Egyptians, and I'm gonna do that now. Before I do this, let me just fix all the industry, because we got new tech in between that I didn't do yet. Hey, we got steamers, very important, but that would kind of screw up our entire coal and steamer market. But on the other side, my industries over here, they don't produce... Let me take the one over here, because I have a shipyard over here. I'm gonna make steamers with you now with military ships. There you go. Then we have this shipyard down here still producing ironclads, not ironclads, clippers and men of wars. Exactly. Let's see if it's still undoable now. No, wait. What is it? Oh, roll. I'm stupid. Here, it still would be bad. Who cares? We will upgrade the industry later on. Good. I'm gonna declare the war now, and I'm good with most of these nations, so it should be fine. Cannon populations over here. Begin improve relations over here. Begin improve relations over here. Yeah, I'm just doing that. So I'm gonna return state Crete, so we get this back. Then conquer state. I would say we just start to take the coastline. Like Adena. I don't want to budget too much. Aleppo. I'm very confused, but he's not being alphabetically sorted. Syria, I guess. Oh, I can't. Lebanon? No. I can take this. Horrible borders. It's gonna be horrible borders. Okay. As long as no one joins my side, they shouldn't back down, because they have more troops, number-wise. But honestly... that doesn't mean a lot, because they probably have... Yeah, let's see. They have... irregular. Yeah, I think we got this. But sometimes they use better and line infantry, yep. Okay, but yeah, line infantry versus trench infantry. What do you think will win? I have the feeling we got this. I don't know. I did this to fight the French. And now I don't even have to fight the French anymore. I'm just saying. Should be fine. Okay, economy's in the red now. I need a new rival, I imagine. I don't want to rival anyone. Not anyone close to me. I'm gonna stop improving relations with the Austrians for a second, because I have very high relations with them. Any nation I could rival, it probably must be a great power. I don't know. Oh, why do why? They all just give in. I just take so much AE on myself, right? They just, here, have it. I'm like, I want to take more land. Oh, that is so bullying. Oh, the game holds me back by just giving me what I want, but not as much as I want. This is very rude. Then the last recording I said I wanted to reconquer this, but that kind of planned on fighting the Ottomans and not them giving in. And I imagine this will be a slog of me demanding something, and it will just give me this one state, if not another great power joins into the war. So yeah, let's see. Maybe I need to decrease relations with a few powers so I can kind of calculate them into the wars without them being able to do something. Like the Austrians, that could do something but don't, because I have very high relations with them. But they have very bad infantry, so... You know what? I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna decrease relations with the Austrians, which is a shame. But that way they might help the Ottomans, you know, question mark. Because they don't hate the Ottomans. That kind of allows me to have a war with, you know, an outcome that I finally can use to my favor. Okay, what is the problem here? You are struggling with men of wars. No, the other thing, steamers, yes. So I will upgrade this shipyard as soon as I can. And we need more engines, which is also being upgraded. Yeah, we need a way bigger engine industry, because we need engines for power plants and we need engines for actually most stuff, honestly. Living standard kind of stays the same. Oh, if you really want to die, we change our building mode now to steel. Then our economy really dies really fast. I could make him a puppet, it's true. Yeah, we should do that. Somebody suggested it in chat. Absolutely right. I could do... For that, I actually want high relations with everyone, so I'm gonna stop this. So how does this work? You can puppet a nation if they're small enough. And then you can, 10 years later, annex them via a power play. It's 2 power plays to get the entire nation. It's a lot of AE. This is why you don't always do it immediately, or the nation is too big. But in this position, it would allow us to destroy the Ottomans like in one bit, you know, in like one war. I just checked the time if the recording is starting, because I don't trust myself. Sorry if I look like distracted for a second. Mid-sentence, like, wait, did I do it? Oh, look at that GDP growth. Don't look at the economy. It is Greek. And we don't even have any more investments. That's why we just. Oh. I mean, I can do this to kind of stop the decrease for now. Long-term solution. That's not it. We will lose loyalists. We will gain radicals, but. For that, we have something called policing. I could get this up, but it would literally do nothing. Jet, you haven't suggested any laws in a very long time. As I said, we could go into this, which would be amazing taxation. And there's a lot of stuff we could change. Just ask me. My Twitch chat always forgets that he's the government. And like a real government, and just doesn't do anything. Just sits around. Oh yeah, we did something. I remember that. It's done now. Aye. The leader has to kick the arse again. Do something with the nation. Now. Our money's in the negative. This law could change it. If you want it, please tell me. Okay, power plants goes up. Yeah, we really need way more industries. Way more. I can imagine this being very bad connected now to the rest of the market. And not just yet, but soon. Soon. So I'm gonna upgrade the port and build more railway. Police brutality. This is fine. They're just doing the job, it's fine. Stable supply of power. Unlimited power. Progress for steam turbine. Shift work. I'm gonna research fast enough, it's fine. Could get this or this. Both very nice techs, but not too important. I don't have the economy to supply them just yet. Okay. I hear it, but I need to hear it from a subscriber, that's the problem. We're an oligarchy. So, as much as I would love to start a vote on it, we're not really a nation that votes and stuff. In that case, good luck.
Just as God indented.
Hey, thank you very much for the gifted for the subscription, 70 months. I appreciate it. Okay. How are we doing over here? Going back into the green with a higher taxation. It's very good to procrastinate work to watch me. Trust me. Our taxation is a little bit... I know I said a bad word on YouTube. I'm sorry. Cut this out. Proportional taxation would help us a lot, because we would get 37.8 more in income without having high taxation. Because it's a different system. Would help. I'm just saying. So... Oh yeah, I'm gonna start this now. Power play. Make puppet. Yes, I'm gonna turn the Ottomans now into my puppet. To keep the other nations happy, I'm just gonna... improve relations again. We have very low... infamy, that's what it's called, I always forget it. It's not AE. It's not aggressive expansion this game. Promote. Mobilize. Put you over here. So we have a lead on every front line now. The The Egyptians are thinking about helping them. If the Egyptians join in, I will take something from the Egyptians too, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you want to be stupid, do it. Oh, yeah. The Ottoman Empire is now a part of us. And it looks kind of cursed, but... Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so bad. I love it. This is beautiful. Oh. He's a little bit unhappy now. Okay. But in a few years, we can go into here and do the annexation. Where is it? I'm a little bit blind right now. I think you don't see it over here. Go over here. Diplomacy. Place. And where is it? Annex. Always look at the wrong side. Do it. Yeah, annex subject over here. We can do it. Our relations are too high. And we can do it in 5 months. I've never had that relation. Our relations are not too high. That's stupid. I have minus 100. Okay. Relations between Byzantium and Great Britain are too high. That's wrongly coded. Okay. The game has a mistake in its code here. Why? Because I am in the trade... in the... What is it called again? In the market of Great Britain. Which kinda, around a lot of corners, makes them my overlord. I'm now having a subject, and I want to integrate the subject. And for some reason, me integrating the Ottomans in the code of the game is the British integrating me. And because the British, or me integrating the British, one of the two. And because I have too high relations with the British, I can't integrate the Ottomans. So you probably have to leave the British market for this. But before I do this, I will do the same with the Egyptians. Amazing. By the way, I saw support for this. I'm gonna enact it. Let's go. It will... Yeah, no one will be radicalized. Very good. I haven't looked in our government for a while. Oh, our government is very bad. Let me make it less bad. This. Or actually, this is better. Yeah, now we get stuff done. Good. Nice to see. That is klar, you're also the only person in chat that can change the law so we can have actual real elections. If you want to do the rest of the chat a favor, you can push for this. And you don't have a lot of competition right now. But if you just want to stay in power, which my subscribers can absolutely do, I will not stop them, keep this around. If you want to give me power, and there is always the autocracy around. I heard Mooboat likes that. Austrian Civil War. I could actually get a lot of relations with Austria if I helped them. Is anyone... I feel like right before the end of this, I'll help Austria. Because I don't want to radicalize Austria. For that, I need to improve relations again. With that Austria, I'm fine again. What is this, by the way? Industrialists. Wait, this is a trade union-supported monarchy. What? What are your policies? That is all pretty Austrian. Public school, they start with that. They start with that. They have changed nothing about the laws. They've done absolutely nothing. And they have a civil war. Very Austrian. I have to say that is very Austrian. I'm very proud. Okay, I'm gonna help them now. Mobilize all. By the way, I need to increase the strength of my nation. I don't know why I can't... Oh, this is the Ottoman land. Yeah, I forgot. So, I'm now here helping them. Are you ready for a civil war? And if my armies push... Yeah, we should absolutely annihilate them. Look at this. They have... Oh, what? They didn't know you. What do they have? Skirmish, yeah. Oh no, we got a bit... that's very, very interesting. Lombardy is entrenched. I'm not fighting in Lombardy, so I don't care. And more morality. Kinda sucks. But yeah, we're pushing over here. New invention. I would say we go down this and take wargaming for siege artillery to get the best tech of the time. Will take us 4 years, but to fight the rest of the world, we will have... We'll kind of need this. We will have the best military in the world. It's going to be amazing. Freedom is good, but I also really like power. That's good. My subscribers, I'm very proud of them. So, yeah, they don't even have a general here, so... Good. I don't know why I'm helping the Austrians, but I'm telling myself that I just don't want to improve relations again from new with other power, because I have very high relations with this Austria. Yeah. That's my reasoning here. What are... Oh, are you taking land from them? I'm a little bit confused. What is this conflict? Austrian Britain. The British want a treaty port over here. What? I'm very confused what this is about. Ban slavery. So the British attacked the Austrians while they were vulnerable to get a treaty port in Dalmatia. And get war reparations from Egypt. This is how they got Benin in. And then... This is very confusing. Not my problem, honestly. It's not my problem. Oh, this is so bad. I can't afford this. Fuck it. 10% for 10 years. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just gonna hope the 33% is gonna do it. I'm not gonna click this event ever again. Just as a warning. Because 10% sucks. Okay, they're being defended over here. They're pushing over here in Vienna, which is bad. Every time it's not me pushing, we just lose. Honestly. Every time my army is involved, we win. Every time it's not, we lose. I wish the Austrians would just sit back and let me fight. Aye. But we look more and more like Byzantium, which is good. And the good thing is also they don't touch the Egyptians, which means, you know, I can do whatever I want. Very good. Oh, they're pushing. Good. We really need to get this under control. They're reconquering over here. That is very cursed. Wow, this front line over here. Where's the capital? No, not open diplomacy. Oh, it's Central Hungary. Okay, it's over here. Yeah, warfare is a little bit all over the place in this game, not gonna lie. I like the system. Like a lot of people, I don't mind that they have a new system, because a lot of people do mind that. I feel like it's just not complete, you know. Why? Yeah, this is what I mean. Most of my channels just got sent back and sent to another front line, which is stupid that I have to micro this. So yeah, this is why we're losing now, because... Okay, the war is over. Very good. I don't want to fight this anymore. What the heck? What? This is beautiful. I don't want to hear anything. Someone joining, seeing like, Ottoman Empire? With this flag? Yes, beautiful. Okay, we still have a gold reserve, so I don't mind this. But if we don't get this lottery soon, I have a problem. So let's pray that we get it now. Anything else? Cassandra, thank you very much for the follow. So... I mean, we helped the Austrians. They immediately have a North Italian uprising. Not my problem. Honestly, just not my problem. I'm done with this. So... Bureaucratic. Oh no. I don't want to lose progress. I take the bureaucracy drop. Do you have any problems anywhere over here? Low market access. What? Okay. We need to fix this. Expensive goods. Wait, have it? I've not been kicked out of the British market. We just have a lot of problems in the British market. What the fuck? Imagine a living set that suffers from that. Huh. The Russians want me to join their custom union. No. So... tax cuts, foreign investment, bureaucracy drained, foreign contracts. Okay. Pollution. There's a pollution. Where do I see pollution? I've never heard of... What? I didn't even know pollution is a modifier. Stuff you learn. What does it do? Literacy, infrastructure, peasants, urban land. Wait, it's population. No, it's pollution. I didn't really... I was like, am I really stupid? I think, yeah, somebody says it's not integrated yet. It does feel like it. Oh, we're migrating to the Mori. Ah, yes. I don't care about this. Is the pollution over here? And naming things I've never heard before. I don't think there's an unemployment map mode. Organization. So we now can use bicycles. We can upgrade our military again. Bicycles. But it's just too expensive. Ah! Can use this now though. Very good. Steel. Makes transportation very cheap. Can I use wood? Yeah, let's use wood. And this does take forever. Really screws my nation. Over here. What are we investing in right now? I mean, everything we need, I guess. Oh, the Austrians actually beat that. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I'm kind of surprised. Yeah. So, I'm gonna puppet now. Egypt. And no one should care, because everyone likes me. I'm gonna double check that by improving relations with everyone. Oh, why is this Britain not like me anymore? Oh, I'm in my own market now. What? For some reason they kicked me out of their market. I guess they can't handle their own market. Look at this. What? They really dislike me now in a way. Could be that we have to fight the British, but honestly, I don't care. We will totally win. So... yeah, no one should join this. I'm gonna add a reconquest of Crete, so we have this on our, like, direct control over. Oh, that's stupid. I mean, it's not hard to fight, but it's surprising to me that I have to fight this. Oh yeah, they... Ah, yes, conquest is hard. Oh, we've basically done it. It looks horrible because I haven't integrated anything yet. But we're halfway there. I'm just gonna say it. We are halfway there. We have grown so much in this episode, it's crazy. It's actual crazy. What's my infamy? I don't like to look that up. It's nothing. It's nothing. So, we have to handle our own market now. And our own market we've pulled with dyes, oil, a lot of other stuff too. Can I conquer that? The Russians would join them. But you know what? They have oil. They already have oil. That would be so important. You know what? I'm gonna risk an international conflict because my nation is in dire need of oil. Does that sound good? Yes. And I feel like I can beat the Russians. So... doing this, doing that. The Russians will 100% join their side. No, the Austrians will. What? The Russians decided not to fight, but the Austrians will. Austria, I am the nation that you can thank that you are still in power. I fought the radicals for you. Oh, we have the law through. Amazing. Oh my god. This is perfect. As I said, if you want to change something, subscribers, here you can. You can give people a vote. I'm just saying. And we can do other stuff too. I'm just saying. Also didn't join yet, but I do think they will. Oh no! Or we get it for free. I take it. I don't know. Like, I take it. I don't know. Raising concerns. This needs to be addressed. Or, yeah, roll for get out. And now we officially have oil. The USA of the Balkans. Now we should chill a little bit. Because our infamy is a little bit high. So what I should do is build a little bit more of these. And at the same time upgrade the railway network over here because they're apparently struggling. Upgrade you to this work mode. And yeah. Beautiful. We're losing a lot of money now, which is kind of bad. But mostly it's because we have problems with stuff like goods in our markets. Everything is really expensive. Our industry will kind of handle this over time. But in between... Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this because I can. I just really don't have opium. Gotta import that. Because someone asked, I started as Greece. So, yeah, you know, like, we're big, but we're also in big trouble. So, import what we really can't produce ourselves. I feel like these goods we can produce ourselves. We just need a little bit of more time. Same with coal, same with this. Opium we can't. Opium we need to import. So I'm going to import from the Persian and from the... Actually from every market I can. I still need so much more. Oh, on the other side, once we integrate Egypt, we can even produce opium. Because they have opium over here. Beautiful. But what's the flag? Oh... Oh, they're so horrible. This really shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Okay, how can I... Yeah, it's political here and annex. And we need to wait for 1 more year and then we can annex them, making 7.7 infamy. Puppeting is way more than integrating, I just learned. Interesting. So, why can't improve relations with nations? Diplomatic actions. Improve relations. I can't because... They've they've all expelled my diplomats. Ah, okay. So they just don't want to talk with me. They all put me on ignore. Very sad. Ah. Sad. Hey, Serbia. They actually have a lot of stuff here. Then the Austrian markets would actually make some money, I imagine. Serbians are migrating into my nation. Yeah, a lot of the things that were expensive before aren't expensive anymore. Oh, I should change some working mode. Oh yeah, I need to change so much working modes. We need more glass. We inherited a lot. I could do this, and that kind of... I'm gonna use this. Elastic. We produce all of that, so in the long term it should be fine. Yeah, and this will make electricity worth something. Beautiful. But I really need dyes. I'm gonna work on that next, getting the dye production up. Over here. Dye and electricity. This. I imagine that being good. Yeah, we need so much stuff now, though. 3 churches. That's fine. Okay. I'm going through all of this to see what's going on. That's fine. And there we can use that. Oh my god, I've inherited so much land. I think this is all just Wallachia, honestly. Thinking about it. Couldn't be any other nation. Because Papa did the rest. Then I'm gonna put this on auto upgrade. Because I'm not gonna deal with that. And... Oh, I can't build oil rigs yet. Oh, yeah, but I'm researching myself there. Good. I would say with our industry... kinda fixed. Yeah. Yeah, could automate railways and could automate the rest over here again. But I would say... it's kind of good end for today's episode. So, thank you for watching. And until next time. Bye.